So greetings, this is me again, Zara, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Just come to talk about this, although I could be dead. Um, so my insecurity, jealousy coming up in my weakest times where friends became, my ex-friend became a friend of principal. I've got to say this, bring out, how jealousies, insecurities can come up. When in weakness, when something that you can't control. The grace of God snatched away from you. On Desi chat also Anand Kiran and Andali. So recently I was not well. The thing was increased, the problem, because of a lot of weakness years on. And I get panic struck, right? Yeah, a lot of problems here in the building. So they weren't accepting that the heater, water heater, and the man was putting it on 30 and I was saying 80 and he said I put it on 80. Then when the other maintenance person will come, he'd say no, it's on 30, it's not on 80. And then they finally found out that this new water heater they'd given me was defective, and I knew it from winter time when they installed it. And of course can't take a shower, so in the tap it doesn't, like sometimes, yes, sometimes when you have lots of dishes, it from hot to cold it goes. Sometimes when I don't have that many dishes, then washing them, the water doesn't go from hot to cold. So I was like, you people are liars and all this, right? I became, because I can't take it, even one problem. So for me, on and on they're coming and they're saying, oh, I put it on 70, actually it's normal 70. And someone else coming is saying, no, it's on this, it's not on 70, it wasn't on 70. Someone else, maintenance people changing. So it was a lot for me. In the summer I found out that this new heater they installed was defective after 6 months. So it's weird, right? And I was saying it, no, no, this is not normal. The moment I put heater on, no, you have to keep it on for 1 hour, half an hour. No, no, but last time at least that heater was normal. And then something happened to it, so they had to change it. So it's been, since I've come here, these problems. And then we had a nice Pakistani man who, of course, I can't go out every day. So I have to send money to my brother and things like that. And I can't afford a rent. I don't have a bank account. So recently I thought this Pakistani man was backed. I had a feeling that this Pakistani man, I'm going to be dead. This Pakistani man has a lot of influence, right? Who worked for they say he works for my brother. So he's so recently it's like unforgivable with him and my brother now. Last straw on the camel's back. Actually, we're not supposed to say these things. I've realized life, even to your father. If you have any weakness, but since year 2000, I was like, no, no, I don't know what happened to me, like on Facebook and all. But what your best friend, even your own father, you're not supposed to, the fathers who rape their daughters, leave, like my father, because got married again, and all this. That's his right, he said, his Islamic right, things like that. So, yeah, so your father even, what your best friend, best friends are not supposed to even interfere in your personal matter. This is my family matter, right? But things started to come out because of the things that I felt for the first time in my life. Violation of my privacy, someone looking at me, man's voice even through me right now, just a while ago. Things like that. So, and a woman here, on her own, if you even working, and you've got to have a man with you to have that power, have that influence. So you need influential people. Yes, and if you have a male with you going out, like in London, I used to childhood go out alone, and I never felt that demarcation or that I didn't have the power. I had the power, although they used to say like in the cashier Woolworth, £10, £20 cash. So my mother would give it to me, and my father was very rich. So that, yes, that I used to feel embarrassed and then tell my brother to pay. Right. So we were small. My brother was even younger than me. Then I used to use my brother because that was embarrassing, but the rest was great in London for in my childhood. So then later on, like if you have a credit card, and I was telling my father something. As a student, it's different. Anyway, so I got through that in London later on. Um, you know, so, but it's everywhere, I guess, like that. Going to Harrods with my mother was a different thing. Going alone as a student was different. Yeah, so they're a little bit everywhere, like that. You don't get that much attention. So I felt it, maybe because I was alone in London and the homesickness, maybe because of that too. Or go with my father and it's got credit, sir, can we help you? And this, like that. I've seen that also, even with my mother or no, mostly with my father. So, but maybe that is just so. Anyways, through in London, then I got this insecurity, right? Being alone, homesickness, and every little thing used to get to me. So I realized, oh my God, this is how people get. Like, she didn't see me, she didn't say hi to me. Feelings appear like that. Thoughts appear, and you feel, oh, she should have. Before, like, I would say, these are petty things, you rise above and you do your best. You don't drool over these things, right? So then year 2000 came, and Andalib and Anand Kiran, Andalib Siddiqui and so I grew insecure, and when you're also, you don't have that energy, jealousy comes up, right? So I saw how jealousy comes up. Before we were so without jealousy, it was such a good thing to be in. Never jealous. People are richer than us or better than us, beautiful than us, but not get jealous or insecure about it. And you can even like take your mind off these things in normal cases, right? If someone's okay, so so this thing, and you tell yourself, give yourself wise things. Little bit, my therapist, Dr. Eva Hassan, told me that jealousy is in everyone, but it's controlled. Every human being has it. I really didn't realize that jealousy is in everyone. That's what my doctor told me. I'm not sure how far that is true. So definitely when you are weak, when, then came up this a friend of mine who I've known since O levels. She came from Canada. Then she became friends with the principal's band. Principal's son's a music band member in Canada. She told me, I said no comments about him because I don't know. Don't know about him. And I'm not going to comment, right? Why should you take my, I didn't want to, and comment on that. No comments, sorry. And then it got worse in year 2000, right? So jealousies and all this, I could see how they come on. And right now, like, I need, oh, so अपने बाप को नहीं, you don't, like, you see, parent can turn, my father had his life, he had to, he didn't sacrifice, my mother sacrificed for me. She didn't get married, she didn't leave my father in London when they weren't getting along. She told her aunt when she came from America that, so her aunt said divorce. So she told her aunt that this. So anyways, when my private things are coming up, and you should never even trust your best friend, not your father, mother, anyone. Right? There was a time my mother wasn't well, and she said something which I really got. I couldn't believe my mother could say that. She wasn't well. She had come. We had come from Singapore, and she had her 5th child, and she wasn't well. So yeah, so कोई किसी का, like, people, we weakness, but anyways, she sacrificed. She said, she told, okay, back to London when we were children living there. She told her aunt that I'm very like me. She pointed at me. This one is very attached to her father. So, and my father said that he went to the doctor. And the doctor said that my mother's brain has not. So I was telling my doctor Eva, and one day came out confident. So she said, no, what brain? Oh yeah, like, brains. So she's like childlike or something. So my therapist could understand what's this brain thing. So that London, that's what my father told me about, like, the doctor said her brain has not grown properly. So, and so these things coming up, and recently, anyways, so I see Pakistanis here very honest, working, and then I got it even, like, I'm always I'm jinxed, or I have bad luck. In London I have some good luck, like London is my place, but not Pakistan or UAE. So I tried to stay away from UAE, tried, and until my mother was alive I was there. So I don't get along. I have bad luck, and I have different. I'm a different person. Like, my mother has given me so much freedom that I can't live in UAE, right? With the abaya, holding it, and all this. Then, of course, when I became religious in Karachi, then I kind of enjoy. I was coming to Dubai, and it wasn't a big thing for me to wear the abaya or the chalet. So this, and then this Pakistani, so the building thing, the real estate, and the maintenance. So recently I saw that I was seeing some bad smell is coming in the kitchen because they've allowed the lid. There's no screw on the lid, so the lid is always, like, everyone has this, but inside there's another lid, cover inside the main gutter lid, and then there's a cover. So that I think they opened it and tried to see if the smell was coming from the gutter in the kitchen. So they said, no, this is a washing machine powder smell. So we had to move the washing machine and see if there was some rat or something. Water was, some water problem leaking from the pipe, but there was no problem. So they opened the gutter, the lid inside lid, screwdriver. Now they've come and fixed it. I told them to fix it. So I think they left it not properly screwed, properly. And one screw was missing. So thank God I had gloves on. Quickly, I don't even know if I have a screwdriver or not. So I quickly, I'm not well, so quickly with my hands, gloves, thank God. So I fixed it. And then he came, and the first time, afterwards, I said, no, nothing. It's from outside, the water problem and all this. Then the second time he came, and I was feeling a little better. I said, okay, can you just fix this? So he brought screwdrivers, and I'll try to see which one fixed. And he fixed it, finally. So this, so I was a little nervous, panic struck before that when we had the contract. And my brother has to give the bank thingy, so there's extra forms we have to fill. I thought that was the contract. I forgot I've been here for 6 years or so. Then they said, oh, we're sending something. I was like, what? Sending what? Downstairs? What papers? So this person who's working for my brother, he's got some influence, with the real estate, and he was first talking with the real estate, and when later on they called and my phone was on do not disturb, because I was asking them, how will I get the contract? Will they deliver it? Because now things change, laws change, or I have to come down again and get it, reception area, or they'll deliver it at my doorstep. So I don't know. So the rules are changing, and this time we get the contract. It's convenient. We get it in the reception area. We don't have to go to the office. So my brother's form and signature was needed. So his worker assistant came, and he was talking to the real estate on the phone and all. So I thought maybe now that so I got a call from them later on, saying something, I don't know, my phones are on do not disturb. So I was like, what's this, right? Maybe I haven't signed properly, maybe the error I did. Have I missed the signature? And now again, so I get all very, very panic struck, right? Then I can't even move at that time. And so I have to tell my brother, can you email them? I can't move. My engine seizes. So there are things like this brother's assistant, he was getting things for me. He's very good at it, but he wouldn't give me the time. It stopped. He stopped giving me the time. I thought maybe they're worried that for my safety, so they don't want me to go out. So he'd get the things for me from the supermarket, what I need. That I don't get in others, just calling them and getting it, right? So there's a special supermarket where you get things that you don't get in other supermarkets, like herbal pills, low price and all this, or some food. So he wouldn't give me the time. He was very busy, perhaps, and he couldn't give me the time. So he wouldn't give, and I was like, okay, I'm not even well. It's just, we have to take this. and things like that. Some things missing. I felt so, but you don't. Beggars can't be choosers, right? And tomorrow I may be a vegetable, and God knows who's going to take care of me, my body, and how they will roughly, or how they will take care of me in the hospital. Take me to the hospital or somewhere. Or maids also, like if you're not feeling well, I don't know. Nurses also, if you're not feeling well, I don't know how I will be taken care of. But it's coming to that, so I have to think about it. So there was some, when I was thinking, I have been thinking about it, and when the worker would miss something, they say, I'm out now and I can't go and get that extra. So I sometimes keep forgetting. So my grocery man says, you can call me again, doesn't matter. Um, I write it down, even then I forget certain things. And he says, you can call me again, doesn't matter, we'll deliver it. Like, he wanted me to feel good, not bad about it. Like, I'm really sorry, I forgot this. Can you please add this to my delivery list? You say, yes, yes, it's okay. And please don't worry about it. You can call me if you forget something, right? So here, this man was really good, my grocery man, on the phone. Oh, and I can't sign. I can't sign properly my name. So, and I've chosen a hard signature for myself. So I made a mistake somewhere. I signed. Okay, but so that for my brother's papers. So I was like, he was there outside, and I WhatsApped him, the worker of my brother, to get a whitewash eraser for the pen. So he's like, no, no, it's okay, there's nothing problem, this and that. But like the I started to send some stuff, but then even then I said, Sarah, you can't. Beggars can't be choosers. Get, stop. Don't complain. Don't complain. This your brother's worker. He's just changed, and they can't find someone better than him. Don't complain. Of course, he's a good person, and no missing, no money missing. He won't even take money from me, like tip, or I tell him, like, you've called me, let me give you your mobile, a card today. You can buy it. This, no, no, no. I won't take any money. So he won't take any money from me, and there was no money missing, not even one like cent or penny or dirham from the my government, where he takes the money out with my, and this is very good, right? So I was like, just this you I mean, even if it's a brother, like, he can't get you what you can get, right? So this is what I was telling my, I don't want to be admitted in the hospital because my clothes are there and I have to go and get them. So can you at least give me a chance to go and get my clothes? And they said, oh, someone else can get it for you. I said, no, no, no one knows I have to get it myself. My brother won't know. So anyways, doing your own thing is really good. So little things, then I think it's the Salmi thing that, okay, so they know sheikhs and they're very good, right? Doesn't bother me. Shouldn't bother me normal. I mean, I have stayed, like the Pakistanis coming, my friend coming from Canada wanting to live in Dubai, right? So I wasn't jealous or anything, or wanting to come to Dubai because my friend from, I was living in Karachi and all this. So, okay, I have to pause for a while. My father is. Yeah, I just paused. I got a call from my father. So, anyways, think that in this one, uh, so I'm not supposed to. Actually, I wouldn't even advise anyone to come out with a personal matter, personal case. Because seeing in reality, in real life, how people are, oh, even best friends, I mean, even father and mother, even your siblings. But, so, oh yeah, so this person, I think he's got influence here, and if he, so I, oh, that call I received, which I missed, and I what's messaged my brother's worker. So he told me, he was like, so I got a late reply, something, I don't know, can't remember. But then I was thinking, should I call them? But I felt that I should wait because he's in contact with them already. Anyways, I told him to call, please, and I will call and thank you and all this. I used to, like, you know, say this and really appreciate your help and all this. So, what happened? Forgetting, I'm sorry, I have a blank. So then I also called the office. They said it's it's I don't know. They have a break or no one is here. Maybe the operator picked the phone up. But he actually told me that he spoke to the real estate, and they told him that they just called to tell me that the contract about the contract. So okay, and so this it wasn't about any signature mistake that I've made or something. Anyhow, then the contract and email. So he got through to the real estate, but when I called the office, I didn't get through to the real estate. They said it's the day off. So, merito, like I'm dead, right? Because the Pakistani man must have a connection with the Arab, and they work very good and all this, right? So the blame will be on me and fine. And they, yeah, he's really good at. He's very efficient online payment, all my bills, and this and that. So he's like standing there, and I told him it's okay, you can go home and just send me the receipt. What's up? Because I can't stand at the door until he's showing me there and then that he's paying. So this. He's very efficient. Actually, he would stay at the door and say, "Look, I've paid for your bill." Okay, I'd like, okay, no, I can't stand at the door because, so, but very efficient. Point is, oh, and but not good, not so. Okay, चलता है, like I don't know how to say this, like लाचार होंगे तो फिर पता नहीं what it's not like that, right? Like what you do your own work, but nothing, you shouldn't complain, small things. And so I got the last time what happened, yeah, then I was like, okay, what's happened? And all this WhatsApp messages. So he sent me a voice message saying, like, वो सब ठीक हो गया है, or so at that time I felt that is, or the tone, or the, like, maybe I've troubled him. Last time also, like for the card, he was telling me that the ATM machine, आज मैं ख्वार हो गया. So I felt really bad, and then I sat and thought about it, that there was a time when my card was being changed, and I don't even have a driver, or taxis are giving me problems. So, and since doing this ex-Muslim thing, I better not sit in a a taxi where a Pakistani man is, right, driving, taxi driver. So my brother told me go there NDB, but that day it said only NDB cards. Before, I've gone to the same place and taken out, so it wasn't giving it to me. My card came out. So now I started to look for my bank card, government bank, and someone said, "Oh, there it's," and I had to walk, and I got blisters. But okay, that was winter evening. It's Maghrib, near Maghrib time, and then became night. And I enjoyed myself. I said, "Thank God I went for a walk." Like, I had to exercise, but I came back with blisters in my toes. It was far away, but I tried to enjoy the walk and say, I shouldn't, no, this is really good. And I was feeling like I came back and didn't have a headache right away, but I was surprised later on. I maybe got the headache. So, because I think I have an infection, which just started again. So I can smell the infection, right? It's in my lower stomach. Or if it's bleeding internal, or it's hurting me. So there's some bleeding also. I had gone for a checkup. It keeps coming back. I take antibiotics. Now I can't go to the medical clinic to get it checked again. I think it keeps coming back. So again, with the stress and all, it's come back with a vengeance, I think. Although I'm doing all these healing things. Anyhow, so I got all something is starting. Okay, I have to go now. Fuck.